Hi, my name is Wells Bramble. I'm a fourth year medical student at Loyola University Chicago, Stritch School of Medicine. I'm going to go into the field of emergency medicine and most likely I'll end up further subspecializing into toxicology. However, I'm literally about to graduate, and for the final rotation of my medical school curriculum, I'm going to South America, to the Peruvian Amazon jungle, to work in a small 20-bed hospital. So before medical school, I ran an art gallery in Tucson, Arizona called Luz Fuego Gallery. I also worked on film during that time, and I acquired a few IMDb credits for music composition as well as soundtrack arrangement. And during that time, I truly discovered my passion for film. And then I got accepted to medical school, and I knew that somehow I wanted to incorporate film into my medical profession. Santa Clotilde is a small 20-bed hospital, 4 hours riverboat ride north of Iquitos on the Rio Napo River. There, of course, I will encounter Spanish speakers, which is excellent because me encanto hablar en español, and I love interacting with people who speak Spanish. But the thing that's going to be super interesting about this particular location is the fact that there are going to be people who don't speak Spanish as their primary language. We're talking like going to indigenous roots. Multiple diverse tribes live in this area. As a fourth year medical student and being a non-traditional student, I've completed over 10 years of post-high school education. I have diagnostic skills, I have procedural skills, I can stitch people up, I can make it look pretty at the same time, and realistically, I want to give what I've learned in the United States to other people in the world. I expect to see lots of tropical disease. The most stereotypical tropical disease is malaria. I'm sure we will see that. Additionally, I think there's also going to be a surprising amount of obstetric cases, in which case, you know, you have women who are giving birth, but there's some sort of complication and they might need a crash C-section. I also expect to see some trauma, and some of the trauma has been clearly documented previously. You know, machete wounds are not uncommon. Additionally, just any accident that can happen in the jungle is something that we might have to deal with in this small hospital in the middle of the Amazon jungle. This riverboat expedition could take up to a week, going town to town to town to town, these like tiny places, without having any other access to medical care. So we're going to be essentially the primary medical care delivery to this region. And I would like to capture that on film because I think it's going to be absolutely magical. In terms of actual interviews that I will perform for the documentary, I will talk to, of course, the principal miracle worker of this small clinic and riverboat clinic, Father Jack. We'll have an extensive interview. I'll also talk to the other healthcare providers. I'll talk to the locals. I'll talk to my fellow medical students. I'll talk to the riverboat people. We'll get it all on film. I'm going to try and get as much as possible in terms of what is happening in the hospital, what is happening in the riverboat clinic, what are these extreme cases that we're finding. I want to capture that. So why I need your help is I have this amazingly big vision for creating an epic documentary about helping people in the Amazon jungle who don't have access to medical care. And I want to capture that on camera, and I want to capture it on camera in a professional way. As such, I need help with the funding to purchase the basic camera equipment in order to film the documentary. What you'll get if you help out with my campaign to make this documentary in any sort of monetary donation, as low as $1, you will get an acknowledgement in the final credits. If you donate anything, you will get access to the final cut when it becomes available, and you won't have to pay any additional money, and you will have the satisfaction of knowing that you contributed to making this documentary. With this documentary, I want to honor the everyday lives of the diverse peoples of the Amazon. Thank you in advance for helping me nurture my dream of incorporating the arts into medicine.